Maria, and I am a backpacker working at Francine's Farm. Been there for 2 months already. Yes. Yes. Now, today I'm going to talk to you about fermented foods, the benefits, and how to make them. Not all of them, but my favorites. I'm biased, so we'll have a go at all of them. And first, I want to have a look at the difference between pickled and fermented. They are most times used interchangeably, and that is just not correct because pickling involves an acid. So you soak the food, you soak the cucumber and some vinegar, and you get a pickle. Or you soak the egg, and you get a pickled egg. Now, fermented. It comes from a chemical reaction between the sugar that is already in the food, or you add to the food, and some bacteria or yeast. And you don't add acid to any fermented food. The acid is naturally occurring after the fermentation. I'm preaching to the choir here. I feel like
you're singing the same song.
Yes. Now, what is fermentation? An anaerobic process, so there's no air, it's airtight. Where microorganisms like yeast or bacteria, yeast in bread, when you make your sourdough, when it grows, it's due to that bacteria. Or break down the components, sugar, and into other products. And examples we have kefir and yogurt. Is anyone here into kefir? Yeah. Yes? How good is that?
It's very good.
I can't do it.
You don't like it? No?
Oh, no.
So you just throw it in the
Water,
milk.
or milk.
Oh, I've done milk one and I've done water a while ago.
It's an acquired taste. I guess all of them are an acquired taste.
Yeah, I tried for quite a while with the kefir because it's.
Do you like beer, Liz?
Yeah, on sunny day.
And then, of course, you have wine.
It's very similar to that.
That goes without saying.
Wine and beer?
Kombucha.
It is sort of.
Miso. Right here. That's fermented soybean paste. Miso. You go to a Japanese restaurant and you get it straight away. Yeah, that's miso.
What do you do with that, with the paste?
I use this paste to make the paste to make kimchi. Yeah, it's all interconnected.
You can put it in soup things too.
Yes. Kimchi. This is my sample right here. We'll get to that. And sauerkraut, which is German kimchi.
Did I miss what the other two were?
No, she didn't say right.
What? Oh no, that's
a secret.
That's a secret.
That's a
Right,
secret.
okay, sorry, just checking.
We'll get into that. So, I guess what this is. No. Sake.
Oh, this is what I've come up
I'll drop you home if you like.
You know what I've been telling her to give it all to Liz.
Alright. Yeah, sake.
We don't want you to drink to us.
And this
But
is,
you
what
will
is
like
this,
it.
Dolly?
Pumpkin.
No.
Pumpkin vinegar. Yes, with a SCOBY.
Oh, with a SCOBY, look.
Yes, this beautiful thing here, this ring around
It's all
it,
fermented.
SCOBY.
It's actually really good.
And
It's a
SCOBY stands
medicine.
for the symbiotic culture of bacteria and yeast. So that's naturally occurring in any kombucha you make. Well, there's no kombucha
Made
without
that name
SCOBY.
up?
No, this is stuff I've made.
Using a kombucha SCOBY or is it its own SCOBY?
We took it out, we switched it to
We've
this.
had 3 scobies from
Yeah,
that.
we switched it to this jar and it just came up.
Ah.
Yeah, these, yeah, they're
I reckon the
alive.
kombucha's really good if you keep growing SCOBYs.
Yeah, but then they grow too big for the jar,
Yeah,
I
have
feel
one
like.
that's it's bigger than that thick.
We have that
It's like
problem
a-
right now. Okay, we'll go in one by one round. Now, why fermented foods? They are full of probiotics and prebiotics. Everyone knows about probiotics. Yes, that's the good bacteria, that's what it means. What about prebiotics? It's the food for the probiotics. Yeah, so what good is having like the good bacteria in your gut if it has nothing to eat? Diseases. And it's delicious. Also,
4 or 5 of those.
yeah. Has anyone ever tried to eat a raw olive?
Yeah, no. Yeah, I have.
I have, it was gross. And then I just found out yesterday, or 2 days ago, that they are fermented, that's when you can eat them.
Yes.
I knew that they did something to them. I don't know what, but it's fermentation. So it makes otherwise inedible food edible. Yes. Oh crap, what happened here? Okay, I skipped it. Okay, now starting with my favorites. Kimchi. And this is how I make it.
Can I ask if you're going to share with us how to do, like you're going to share the page?
Yeah, I can send the presentation to whoever wants it. I can email it.
Yep.
Yes. So cut and salt the Chinese cabbage. I didn't have Chinese cabbage last time, so I just used normal cabbage. Salted. Now,
Maybe put your email on there.
so all recipes most recipes ask for it to be soaked overnight with some weight to it. Then you have to drain it. I usually I will do it on a Friday night, salt it, cut it, salt it, soak it, then drain it in the morning. Then
How much salt, sorry?
Coarse salt,
Yeah.
and I don't know. I mean that was a big bowl, and I would put half a handful because I wouldn't be putting any more salt in it anymore.
Right. So what you put on your hot chips maybe, if you really like them salty, or more?
Yeah, if you like them salty. I use coarse salt though,
Right.
because it's going to soak in it. And also, you want it. You're soaking it so it's more wieldy, more
So do you massage it?
not really.
No,
No,
it's
you
like a bit like a sauerkraut.
you massage the sauerkraut. The kimchi, no, because you need the soaking to kind of make it wilt.
Okay, what are
Yeah,
you
that's what all the
soaking it in?
recipes. That's what all the recipes are. Right?
What are you soaking it in?
Soaking
Water.
in its own water.
So
Water.
you've got to add water as well.
Yeah, well, soak implies water. So
Yes.
sorry, I
When you
was-
start
yes,
massaging it makes its own water, doesn't it?
yes,
Yeah.
yes, but bear in mind that Chinese cabbage has a lot of water to it already.
Yeah,
It's a
that's
softer
when
cabbage.
So if you're gonna massage it, you're gonna wreck it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't soak this because this is just plain old cabbage and it does the trick. Now you can make the paste or you can buy it already made. Any Asian shop will have it, so it looks like this, but it's red. It's called gochujang.
It's called what?
Gochujang. Anyway, but if you just say pepper paste, you just say pepper paste and they have it.
Pepper
Yeah.
paste.
I don't like using it because it's too sweet. It's just loaded with corn syrup.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
found it, I happened upon an Asian grocery store around the corner from my place the other day, and I was with a friend, and she said they had the good kimchi paste stuff.
Paste.
So that's, yeah, they're behind, near Campbell Street, West Street, in Kilburn. And they even had all the cabbages and stuff.
Yeah.
They grow on themselves organically, no chemicals.
Yeah, I read about that.
What shop was it?
I can't remember. It's the one
Do you
that's
want the
associated with the
presentation?
Yeah, I can
place
send
around
it
the
to you.
corner. Your land? or-
Now, if you have the paste, you can just skip this step. So you just mix the paste and add whatever you want. Now, I want to focus on making the paste because it's just, I think it's that much worthwhile. I tried different recipes and I ended up with one that I really like. So the main ingredient is Korean pepper flakes. Flakes. Yes, so you can't make kimchi without the Korean pepper flakes. I tried making it with paprika, cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper is way too strong. You cannot, you can't. These ones are sweet and spicy. I find that it's a good balance that you can get as sweet or as spicy as you want. I want you to pass this around and smell it because it's so beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, just have a whiff, but don't touch it.
You can
Or
buy a smaller bag, I mean,
thing over the top.
Is that what it is? Used to
Yeah.
be a real big thing a few years ago.
Yeah.
Everyone was drinking this mushroom drink.
Yeah, no,
Sort of, it's not really
It
mushroom drink,
never
but you
went
know.
away, I don't think.
Yeah.
no,
It's great for your gut.
tastes good.
Yeah, fizzy, yes. So we do it, we make tea kombuchas.
I will kombucha
Yes.
tea.
It can turn to alcohol if left long enough. The one you buy on the shop, in the shops, is around 1%.
No, they also, on the back, they always say.
Yeah, there's like a disclaimer.
You're not allowed to sell it in the shop if there's
There's a, I think
Oh,
under,
yeah, but they also always warn
yeah,
that there will be maybe alcohol.
There should be.
yeah, there's a warning in each label, yeah. Yeah, we make, so we brew tea, add sugar, it needs sugar thing over the top.
Is that what it is? Used to
Yeah.
be a real big thing a few years ago.
Yeah.
Everyone was drinking this mushroom drink.
Yeah, no,
Sort of, it's not really
It
mushroom drink,
never
but you
went
know.
away, I don't think.
Yeah.
no,
It's great for your gut.
tastes good.
Yeah, fizzy, yes. So we do it, we make tea kombuchas.
I will kombucha
Yes.
tea.
It can turn to alcohol if left long enough. The one you buy on the shop, in the shops, is around 1%.
No, they also, on the back, they always say.
Yeah, there's like a disclaimer.
You're not allowed to sell it in the shop if there's
There's a, I think
Oh,
under,
yeah, but they also always warn
yeah,
that there will be maybe alcohol.
There should be.
yeah, there's a warning in each label. Yeah. Yeah, we make, so we brew tea, add sugar. It needs sugar because the SCOBY eats sugar. Then
Just any
West,
sort of tea? Or just different sorts of teas make different?
I just use
yeah,
black tea.
any tea. So,
Any tea.
yeah.
Well, how, those ones that you
When
buy
you
at the shop that are flavoured,
Yeah, I mean,
Is that-
you can infuse it, no reason why. I mean, this is
green tea is green,
this is
green
rooibos
tea
and this is white
and-
tea.
kombucha is black tea.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
But
Then-
you don't flavour your kombucha?
We actually made one with beetroot. We tested it today.
Oh, yes. Maria had an experiment
Yeah, and it,
with rosemary and beetroot. We had no sugar in it, but the SCOBY is like so big. But we're gonna have to remove that SCOBY.
to a bigger jar.
Yeah.
And it
And
was
we'll
just
do a beetroot.
it was beetroot boiling water.
was
Yeah.
it nice? Did you?
What do you make sure when you do the second survey?
We
So
have
we
all
recommend
these.
it. Yeah, you're talking about ferment. I'm hardly the expert on kombucha. The second the fermentation is when you empty the jar to make the new one, you don't empty all the liquid. You need some of glutinous rice. So this is the rice you get in the Asian shop. This is Thai sticky rice. So glutinous. So it already has the sugar that the yeast will eat is already here. So you just cook it as you normally cook rice. I don't know, 10 minutes in a rice cooker, whatever. Ratio 2:1. You know, I cooked 4 cups of rice, 8 cups of water. Then,
In a rice cooker. Isn't it just usually one more cup?
see, I actually, to tell you the truth, I put it in the rice cooker, but then the solder started complaining.
So then you had to cook it on the stove and use
Yeah.
more water.
Yeah, but it was eight cups. Yeah, it was eight cups of water and 4 of rice.
And did you say Thai sticky rice?
Yeah, Thai sticky rice or glutinous rice. I mean, you can have a look at this.
As long as it's sticky rice.
Yeah,
Sometimes it's called sticky
yeah,
rice.
because that's
Yeah.
that's the sugar that the yeast will eat.
So it's not,
You don't add
it's not the
anything
one you
else.
can get
Wouldn't
from
just
the normal
grab
shop.
rice off the
Or you
shelf
can
at
from
the
the
No.
shop nowadays.
No, I mean there's no
Or sticky rice.
if you could
You'll see.
if you add sugar theoretically,
But it's good.
yes. I don't know.
Sometimes you
Right.
can get sticky rice.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know, I can't say for sure.
Yeah.
You can use
But,
it with sugar.
but that looks
Totally
just right.
different. It's totally different.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Totally different.
So when you eat it, it's all sticking together. Yeah, that's
Makes the best desserts.
yeah, sticky rice, delicious. Everyone knows. Yeah.
No, you haven't even heard of sticky rice.